UNICEF says reliable data on violence against children in Nigeria is scarce. The agency says this is because such violence is often not reported and is regarded as normal because it happens within the family circle or behind the privacy of homes. There is also a lot of violence suffered by children living on the streets, most of whom are exploited by adults. Rachel Harvey is with UNICEF. She says society has to be more sensitive and understanding of what children are going through.
Less than 50% who suffered physical violence ever told anyone, and far less who suffered sexual violence. So children are not speaking out, and when they do, they tell a friend or a relative instead of a service provider or an authority figure. What they also found is children don't know where to go to get the help. And even when they do know where to go, less than 6% are actually trying to access help, and less than 5% do.
Dr. Ezekiel Oyemomi is the Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development. He says the survey provides evidence for a change in policy.
If it is that up to 60% of Nigerian children before the age of 18 have been violated, whether sexually, physically, or emotionally, that's high enough to call attention of everybody to read that this is not allowable and we must do something about ending it.
Professor Chidi Odinkalu is the Goodwill Ambassador for the campaign to end violence against children in Nigeria. He is optimistic that the report will have a positive impact on the fight to end violence against children.
It's the beginning of informing us, of shocking us to realities we've got to deal with through adequate policy and other responses. And that's why the President has made a priority of joining the campaign himself and leading it. And that's really, so the impact, I think, is in what follows, not in the document itself. It's in what we're able to master at the federal government level, at state level, and at the level of our civics.
The survey is the result of an initiative launched in 2006 by the UN Secretary General, urging all countries to conduct such studies. Nigeria is the first country in the West African sub-region and the 9th country in the world to do so. From Abuja, Sama Mudedan, GoTel News.